So they make their way out. USA, the first section, Megan Wagner, the 2, Stephanie Shuttles, the 3, Catlina on the bench, Sarah Desai. The second section for USA, Braxton Hamlin, the 1, Robbie Shuttles, the 2, Rahul Desai, the 3, Carl Barlow, on the bench. For Zimbabwe, Paul Sparrow, the 1, Kristen Swan, the 2, Susan Sargeant, the 3, on the bench, Sophie Sargeant. Second section, Ross Shand, the 1, Graham Keith, the 2, Danie Swan, the 3, and on the bench, Andy Baker. Okay, introduce to you now the International President of Polocrosse, Mr. Gil Matthew. President of Zimbabwe Polocrosse, Mr. Hamish Michael. Representing USA, Mr. Daniel Johnson. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll just ask you to stand and remove your hats, please, for the national anthem for Zimbabwe. And please remain as you are, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the national anthem for the USA.
Proudly we hailed at the twilight.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All the very best to Zimbabwe and USA. We go into the final. May the best team win. 8 great chuckers of Polocrosse coming on.
Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, rush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly, when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit the bullseye, the kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla. Ice, ice, baby. Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas all pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, you're not quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, hit my 5.0 with the rag top down so my hair can blow. The girlies on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just rolled.
Okay, we're all set to go. It's Adina time. It's time for Polocrosse. USA, Zimbabwe. The umpires call them together. Chucker number 1. There it goes. It's out amongst the threes. It'll be Liner and Sargeant to see the first one. Has picked up out the back there. Oh, they're going to get a bit of willow put on them too. Susan Sargeant now makes her way downfield. Nearly gets off the horse. Oh, Racket's tied up as well. Now here goes the pass. Cross to the 1. Straight into the Racket. Pulls the trigger for goal number 1 in the first 10 seconds of Chucker 1. Time on, so they go to the far side of the field. 1-0 it is to Zimbabwe. They go to the far side. The ball goes in. It's maybe back out over the sideline. Come together for a near-perfect line. The ball goes in. It's down on the deck there. Who comes up with it? It's picked up in now by USA. Catliner. Catliner with it now looking. Gets good support from the 2 in. Stephanie Shuttles. Puts the pass across there to the 1 there in. Megan Wagner. She does a 360. She says, I'll go back out here. She gets out in the open spaces. Down the ball into the area. She regathers it. Pulls the trigger for goal number 1 for the USA. 1 plays 1. Chucker 1. Ball goes in. It's amongst the 1s, the 2s. 1 player's nearly down the side there, but back in the saddle now. Picked up here now. Oh, they've had it, lose it. Whistles on. Little bit of an accidental hit down there. It'd only be accidental, sir, on this early Sunday morning. All hits have got to be in an upward direction. So Zimbabwe, they get the penalty on the way in. Megan Wagner, she'll take the penalty out here now on the offside. The right hand of the 2 grey ponies, they come together for a little bit of a battle up here. She comes across and out the back of the racket. Waved away. So score 1-1. So Catliner, she'll come out to clear the area for USA. He said, I did say play. So, go over and have a little line-up. 1-1. They go to the far side. It goes in. Oh, picked up here now by the now. What can they do with it here now? She's all sorts of troubles in Zimbabwe. Can they get a bias in? She goes in on the far corner. Picked up there now by... And a little carry over. So back out here, penalty. Catliner. Umpire points to the spot, says from there. She'll know what he means now. Okay, now puts it down. Oh, grey horse, and we know what's going to happen now. Says, pack your bags, ladies. We're going down to the other end of the resort. And that's what the Morgan Park, and what a resort has been here for the last week. Take the penalty now, Megan Wagner for the USA, right out here in the corner, the Adina corner. Now comes around by the post there, now being posed by Susan Sargeant. Sargeant, well said, you won't throw it from out there, I'll just play here. A little bit of cat and mouse. He comes around now, Wagner. Will she put it over the top? Oh, there it goes at the big high one. Umpires like it, and that'll make it 2-1 USA. And another whistle on out the back. These ladies be saying, gee, this umpire out the back, they catch you out. So USA, they come up with a penalty. Oh, bounces, just bounced away from her, but she reaches out, pulls in the ball, looking down here now for Megan Wagner. Again, they come across. What can they do with it? Susan Sargeant, Kirsten Swan. Here comes the par down. Oh, Ree has had it. There now, Megan Wagner right out in the Adina corner. They come around. She comes around, has a shot. Umpire's rackets are in the air. That'll make it 3-1 USA in Chaka number 1. So the umpires say no goal. No goal, so the score remains 2-1. So our 2 umpires have a yarn to our sideline referee. So that goal has been awarded to the USA, and it is 3 plays 1. That's the official score now from the meeting at the halfway mark. So 3-1 it is, USA. The ball goes in, it's amongst the 2s, the 1s. It's on the ground. Who wins the race to it? Could be USA. No, they've had it. They lose it. The grey pony kicks it out a little further in front. Picked up here now through the number 1, and whistles are on. So the penalty goes now to Zimbabwe. Umpire says you play it from there. Gets a nice bounce here too on these magnificent fields here at Iowa Morgan Park. Now makes their way downfield. What can they do with it here now through their number 1 here now, Paula Sparrow. Paula Sparrow now with it. She backs away out of trouble, looking for the open spaces. She downs the ball, regathers it right in front, pulls the trigger, and that'll be 3 plays 2. 3-2 it is. USA over Zimbabwe. That is chugger umpires into chugger number 1, 3-2 USA.
Traditional Australian saddlery, manufacturing right here on the Darling Downs. Visit us at 217 Anzac Avenue, Toowoomba, or australianstockmansaddlery.com.au.
Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Right now. I keep women in thongs coming along. You visibly set stones, some in a prong. I can tell you ain't never had someone this long. One night, have 'em humming my song like, girl, you ain't know I was coming in strong. Now you know not to come at me wrong. I get right,
You're looking just a little too hard at me, standing just a little too close to me. You're saying not quite enough to me. You're sipping just a little too slow for me. No doubt you're playing real cool, homie. Got me thinking, what is it you do for me? Tripping a little more than I should be. So let yourself go and get right with me. To sign you up, we can get right. Before the night is up, we can get right. Your lips talking about I play too much. Can a woman take advantage of what she wants? My hips moving oh so slow. One time looking.
Here we go, chugger number 2. Now the ball goes in. Oh, had it. Oh, it's been left around there on the ground. Picked up there now by Zimbabwe. Now they make their way downtown. Now lob it back there to the number 2 there in Ross Shane. Now Ross puts it down. Shane comes around. Ross Shane. Oh, will he? No, he says, I'll change my mind. I'll go for a little bit of a ride. Got to get around here now. Then Rahul Desai now comes around. Will he let it go? Over the top it goes. And that is the equaliser, tranquiliser. It is 3 plays 3. Go to the far side of the field, the ball goes in, it comes out the off the rackets out Zimbabwe way, and it's going to be picked up. They go on the attack now. They'll be down here looking for the number 1 there now. Ross Shand with the ball. Oh, ball's been dislodged. Picked up here again now by the USA. There, Rahul Desai comes around. Will he flick it over? He says no. I'll hang on to it. He says once downtown if you like. Shuttles comes back. Try and grabs a player. Does just that. Good work there by Robbie Shuttles for the USA. Got 2 players wrapped up. Now makes his way downfield on the big free running pony, waiting for the one to get into a bit of position. He says, I might run into the clubhouse cafe, and that's the place to be as well for all refreshments, because things are pretty refreshing out here. He pumps it down there now. He downs the ball. Braxton Hamlin. He goals it from there. That'll make it 4. 4 plays 3. USA.
magic is in the air. There ain't no science here, so come get your everything. I made no promises. I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air. There ain't no science here, so come get your.
Here it goes out the back. It'll be the 3s in Desire and Swan to see the first of it. Oh, USA, yeah, through Danie Swan. No, it's through Graham Keith, the 2. He comes up, puts one down there now to the 1. Oh, beautiful bit of team play here. What can they do with it here now? He says, I'll go for a little bit of a ride across. Back it comes. There now, back to the 1 there now. Ross Shan. He heads toward the 30-yard line. Oh, gets a bit of a bump there going into the Adina area. Now, comes back around and whistles are wrong. Umpire says you'll get the shot from right in front. Ross Shand puts one up and over. That'll make it number 5. 5 plays 3.
And the trumpets they go. Yeah. Yeah, the trumpets they go. Yeah, the trumpets
side of the field. Just not happy with the lineup. They come together. There it goes, right out over the top of the threes. It'll be Swan and Desave. Do you see the first of it? Down on the ground, and whistles are on. And the penalty goes to USA, and the umpire says we'll go back down this way. So Sargeant, he steps up to take the penalty, a little short one, picks it up, pulls the trigger right in front. That is goal number 6. 6-3 it is, Chukka 2. There it goes, out over the top of the threes again. Now who comes up with it? Picked up out the back there by the number 2 there for USA in Robbie Shuttles. Shuttles now, he looks in the revision mirrors. All he can see is the defence there now, Zimbabwe. Puts one downtown there now. There for Braxton, Hamlin. Oh, he puts it down. Hamlin going. Oh, no, he threw a bit of a dummy. Just a big stick put on him. Ball's been dislodged. Picked up. Shuttles has a quick shot. So Hamlin, he makes no mistakes about it. It comes up as goal number 7. There it goes high there, off the rackets. It's anyone's ball, and it's still there for the taking. Picked up here now. They turn around there through Shuttles. He lobs it back there now. Puts one way down. Oh, magnificent team Polocrosse. Have a look at this. Braxton Hamlin. He makes no mistake about it, number 8. What about the teamwork? Here we go, it's amongst the 2s, the 3s, it's on the deck, Shuttles picks it up on the Grey Pony Express, and whistles are on in back play. Time out. Time back on. They take the penalty down there now. Braxton Hamlin right in front of the goalpost. Just ducks and dives around the back of the number 3 in Danie Swan. Down low to the ground. He runs it through the post, and that'll make it number 9. 9 plays 3. USA. And that is the end of Chukka number 2. 9-3 News. USA over Zimbabwe.
To some, it's called a truck. But to those who know, it can easily be called success for your business and quality of life for your family. After over 50 years supplying trucks to industry, Carroll Truck Sales is the family-owned business that understands the importance of sourcing, custom fabricating, and warranting a reliable second-hand truck for your needs. Find a truck you can depend on at Carroll Truck Sales.
Ladies and gentlemen, just some updates around the grounds, what's happening elsewhere outside the Polocrosse arena here. We have some merchandise lines reduced to half price down at the merchandise shop. Make sure you call by there before you leave the grounds today. Some of those merchandise lines are reduced to half price as a special for the final day of the Dina World Cup. If you've missing anything, a wallet, a pair of sunglasses or credit cards, car keys, there's various lost and found items at the information booth. So if you've lost any item in the last couple of days, it may be there. Call and see the ladies at the information booth.
Okay, ball goes in, it's out the back, it's on the ground, an umpire out the back, not happy. So penalty goes to Zimbabwe. Sophie Sargeant steps up to take the penalty. The left-handed lady player gets a nice bounce and pulls it straight back over to the near side now. Just turns the big brown pony around, makes her way downtown. Down here waiting for her there is Catlina. Now they go down here and do the Adina area. Who comes up with it down there has been left behind. It's on the ground, and the Australian stock horses, they've smelt the battle with delight down here in the Adina area. Picked up, no, they've had it, they lose it. They come up with it again. Now goes for a little bit of a ride. USA comes out. And they thought they heard a whistle, but no, there's nothing, and they come across field. Now looking for the number one here now in Megan Wagner. The pass goes across. It's a crackerjack of a pass. He's going to go overhead, and it looks pretty good. That'll make it 10 plays 4. So 10-3 the official score, 10-3. They go to the far side. We've got time off here just for a moment. So if you've just joined us here for the final between USA and Zimbabwe, 10-3 the score, chucker number 3 we're in. They go to the far side of the field, the ball goes in, it's down amongst the twos, the ones. They form a little bit of a meeting over there. Who comes up with it here? They come up with it. And the white liners come up with it. So it looks like a Zimbabwe ball. Comes across field now with it. Gets good support there from the 2 as well. The 3, what can they do with it now? The lob's a little one back there to the number 3 there now, and Kristen Swan. Swan with it. She does a 360, goes downfield, gets good support there from Paula Sparrow. Takes a player away, looking to link up with their number 1 here now, Sophie Sargeant. Now, she's all marked up here at the moment with Catlina. Can they get a pass away? Can they what? It's a crackerjack of a pass. It's a crackerjack of a take. It's going to be a crackerjack of a goal. And that'll make it 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Ball goes in, it's down amongst the 2s. Who comes up with it here? Maybe. Oh, the horse, the Australian stock horse, they love this sport. Kicks it out, says, please pick it up. Now USA go on the attack. They're looking for Megan Wagner. They'll go to the far side. What can they do with it here now? Now, can they find a little bit of open space? They come around, they go the other way. Catlina with it. Gets good support from the 2. Liner across. Oh, bounces once, twice. She's got to reach back in the rocking chair. She comes up with it. She comes around in front. She pulls the trigger. Rackets are in the air. That'll make it 11-4. There it goes, it's way out over the top of the 3s. It'll be Liner and Swan to see the first of it. Oh, had it, picked up here now through the USA. And they go back around field through the number 1 there now in Megan Wagner. Megan Wagner comes across field, lets the chest and a little more rain, heads towards the 30-yard line. Now she's looking for the good bounce. The 3 waits for her. She downs the ball. Look at this. Oh, teamwork. Oh, great goal there by Megan Wagner. That'll make it 12. ball goes in, it's out the threes. And whistles are on.
Just another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, about the merchandise store. Some items there at half price this morning. Before you go home today, make sure you call past the Adina World Cup merchandise store and get some of that half price merchandise. T-shirts, shirts, caps, stubby holders, all sorts of good gear there at half price at the merchandise store.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
So time called back on there by umpires. And the penalty taken here now. And what can they do with it here now? Zimbabwe. They make their way downfield. The left-handed lady player there now in Sophie Sargeant makes her way down there. Oh, she downs the ball. It's a lovely goal. Up go the Rockets, and that'll make it 12 plays 5. 12-5 in chucker number 3. Far side of the field, the ball goes in. It's picked up here now by the USA. They make their way downtown. The one's tied up over on the far side. What can they do with it here? Lobs a little one back there now. Now, Sarah Desai now puts a pass across there to the one down here in the Carroll's truck goal scoring area. Now she turns the truck around and the horse says, leave the footwork to me. She pulls the trigger right in front and that'll make it 13-5. That is chucker umpires into chucker number 3. We've got a scoreboard 13-5. USA leads Zimbabwe.
Morgan & English Commercial Lawyers, a boutique legal practice that specialises in agribusiness. Our focus is within the beef production, processing, infrastructure, cropping and thoroughbred industries. Australia's agribusiness sector faces an unparalleled opportunity for growth and investment. Decades of experience allows us to turn your potential into a commercial reality and guide you through the many challenges faced by agribusinesses of today. Our business is your agribusiness.
Attention horse owners, can we have representatives from Berragoon, Simon Rafferty, Libby Dummett, Sarah Owens, Ben and Suzette Thomas, Greg Davidge, Alan Bartlam and the Grills family up to administration to collect some prize money from winning horses from this week. Thank you.
Shut them down in the club with a Playboy does, so they all get loose, loose. Out the bottle, we all
So the umpires, they call them together, chucker number 4. 13-5, the ball goes in. It goes into the racket of USA. Through there, Braxton, Hamlin. Lobs a little one down. He rides onto it. He pulls the trigger. And that is number 14 to USA. Ball goes in, Zimbabwe, they make their way down. He looks for the big pass. I know, he says, I'll change my mind. The two grabs a player there and Andy Baker. They're going back. Oh, they come around. There's plenty of racket here. There goes the he just can't handle the pass. It went down a pretty low one. Picked up here, though, by Danie Swan. Swan towards the goal post. Rackets it in the air, and that'll make it 14-6. 14-6, chucker number 4. Ball goes in, there it is on the ground. Who comes? Oh, they've got it. There it is. He says, take it, lobs it out in front. I'll let it bounce. I picked it up. No, it's on the ground here. And they can't pull up on the line of the ball. They come back, tidy it up, the USA. Now they're from defence into attack. Downfield they come. Now he says, well, I get away here with it. Lobs it. Reaches back. Oh, and there's a whistle on. So Braxton Hamlin, he'll get the penalty on the way in. Umpire says from there, takes the penalty. The right-hander straight back over to the offside, gets a little bit of a bump down here in the Carroll Trucks goal-scoring area, comes to a little bit of a ride. He has a look in the revision mirrors. He goes one way, goes the other, comes here, goes there. Now, out the side of the racket, overhand, and it looks pretty good, and that'll make it 15. 15-6, USA. Go to the far side of the field. Here it goes into the racket there. Now they've come up with it. Now Zimbabwe, they make their way downfield, looking to put it down. He says, where are you now, the number 1? He says, just I'm right here. Puts on a lovely little pass into the racket there of Danie Swan, and that'll make it 15-7. 15-7 the score, chucker number 4. They line up, the ball goes in the door, goes into the try. A little quick one back here to the 1. Makes their way around, he gets it, heads down here, goes off. Oh, little tiny opening. He goes straight through it. Braxton Hamlin, and there is goal number 16. Oh, very smart pony. And Hamlin done the rest, 16-7. Go to the far side, the ball goes in, it's come out to Zimbabwe off the racket. They make their way downtown. What will he do with it here now? Now can he? Andy Baker. Baker looking for the 1. Little short one, will it be? Said, can I get it over? This time, there it goes. Goes down to ground. Who picks it up? Who's going to tidy it up? They've still got it. A little short one, it goes into Swan. Swan, he pulls the trigger right in front, and that'll make it 16 plays 8. So, looks like a penalty goes to Zimbabwe. Danie Swan steps up to take the penalty, flicks it out there. Now the right-hander goes for a little bit of a ride around. Oh, they're going to hunt in pairs. He backs his way out of trouble. Oh, he lets the Australian stock horse. They're like ballerinas on the dance floor. They're the king and queens of our one-horse sports, Polocrosse and Swan. He makes it look pretty good, and that will make it 16 plays 9. Go to the far side, the ball goes in, it'll be Shan and Desire to see the first of it now. And whistle on the far side. So penalty goes to Zimbabwe. Umpires say we'll go for another ride down to the other end. So Danie Swan puts it into the Adina goal-scoring area, ducks one way, goes the other, says, I'll just go for a little bit of a ride. Oh, he puts a big one over the top, and we'll leave that one to the umpires. Umpires say no goal. Score remains 16-9. And once again, many thanks to Imperial Floats looking after our umpires here at the Adina World Cup. So make sure that when you want to transport your horse, make sure it's a Imperial Float. So many thanks to Imperial Floats looking after our umpires here for the whole week of the Adina Polocrosse World Cup. Okay, the ball goes in. Here we go. Chucker number 5, 16 plays 9. It is USA over Zimbabwe. Either make the Zimbabwe go on to the attack. Now looking there for the number 1 there now in Sophie Sargeant. Puts it across there to the left-hander. Down here in the Carroll's Trucks goal scoring area. Now the two grey ponies, they come together. Now Sophie Sargeant, Catliner, right around in front of the goalpost. What will she do? She goes overhead. Umpires like it, and that will make it 16 plays 10. 16-10. Chucker number 5. Plenty of polo across there. The threes. Oh, the threes picked it up out of the stirrup line. Now comes across field. She takes on the opposite number. Downfield they look. They look here now. She's going to float it way over the top. She's only let it bounce once. Oh, she's had it. She loses it. The pony tries to help her out. Then the other grey pony sees it. Says, never take your eye off the ball. She throws it back infield. And umpire says a little carry over. So from the back line. She gets the penalty. Sophie Sargeant comes out. Regathers this time. No mistakes here now. They come around. The two grey ponies. Now right around. Will she let it go? On their little angle shot. Down low to the ground. And that makes it 16-11. 16-11 USA. Here it goes amongst the ones, the twos who went, and when in doubt, kick it out. So they line them up. Here it goes amongst the ones, the twos, and the white line comes up again. You can nearly read between the lines this time. There it goes amongst the twos this time, out the back. Oh, she's going to get a job in the circus. She's a juggler. She downs it. Sophie Sargeant. Oh, lovely bit of play from Sophie Sargeant. Give her a round of applause. Never take your eye off the ball. Sargeant done just that. She turns it into 12. 16-12. Far side of the field, the ball goes in, comes off the raggers, comes out USA's way, picked up here now by the 1, Megan Wagner, downs the ball, has overarm throw. Umpires say goal, and that'll make it 17. 17-12, Chucker number 5 if you just joined us. Here it goes, it's amongst the twos, the threes, it's out back, it's there for the taking, picked up here now by the number 2, Paula Sparrow. Sparrow now, she runs into the fence of the grey pony, she sees the open spaces, straight down centre field, where's my 1? She floats it around the corner, riding onto it, she puts it across to Sargeant, she puts the stripes on it, and makes it number 13, 17, 13. Side of the field, the ball goes in. I think Zimbabwe may have it out of the lineup. They'll lob the little one back there to the 3 there now. There now, and Suzanne Sargeant comes around here with it. What can Suzanne do? She gets out of trouble. Good work by Paula Sparrow. Takes a player away. She ducks and dives. She gets a bit of a bump. She's looking for the open spaces. She's looking for this lady up here, Sophie Sargeant. Straight into the rugged it goes. Now she turns it around. She heads around. Can she get it away? Oh, but the number 3, Catliner, arrives in time over the top in the Carroll truck goal scoring area, and that's another one. That'll make it 17-14. The ball goes in. A big chucker here from Zimbabwe. Picked up here now with the USA now. Picked up there now by Catalina. No, Megan Wagner. She makes her way downtown. She zigzags her way around. She says, which way will I go? She goes out into the corner of the Adina area. Now, she does a bit of a wheel out there. She gets out of Devil's Corner. She comes around. Now, she comes right around in front of the goalpost. Can she get it away? Suzanne Sargeant says, we're going to try and make it fairly difficult for you. It is 17-14. We're in chucker number 5. She comes around, and look at the racket work and the defence of the number 3. Now, what can they do with it down here now? Megan Wagner, she goes one way, goes the other. Oh, she does a little bit of a dance. She pulls the trigger. That'll make it number 18. 18-14. That is time, umpires. That is time. Into chucker number 5, 18-14. USA lead Zimbabwe. Okay, ball goes in, it goes out towards the threes, it goes high in the air, and, oh, it'll only be accidental, sir. All hips must be in an upward direction. So, Zimbabwe, they get the penalty. Rochant steps up to take the penalty, gets a nice bounce down here in the Carroll's Trucks goal-scoring area. Comes around here in front of the goal-scoring post. What will he do with it? Will he go for over the head? No, he goes for out the side of the racket, and that will make it number 18, plays 15. Ball goes in, it comes off the rackets, it's out the back, it's going to be picked up here now by the USA. They go down towards the 30-yard line, he downs it. Braxton Hamlin, he's down there in the goal-scoring area. He's out in the Adina area. He's trying to get away. He comes around, trying to get around the three. Graham Keith. Keith won't go away. Now Braxton Hamlin comes for a little bit of a ride around. Now he looks down at the wrist. He says, this is Adina time, and it's goal time. That is 1915. Here it goes as amongst the twos, the ones. It's on the ground, picked up by Zimbabwe. There now they make their way. They put it around the corner. It bounces once, twice. It's on the ground, goes down digging, lobs a little one back out. Umpire's whistles are on. It's a Zimbabwe. Yep, Zimbabwe ball. Oh, the number one steps up, Rochant, to take the penalty. Goes one way, goes the other. He says, I've got to make everyone count from here. He goes for a bit of a ride and out. Oh, no, he threw the big dummy there. He even pulled me in as well. He goes for a little bit of a ride. Over the top it goes, and that'll make it 1916. Go to the far side, the ball goes in, go down, who comes up with it, still there for the taking. Look who's seen it. Oh, they've come up with it there now, USA looking, here's the call there. Now from the flying postman, Braxton Hamlin had it, loses it, comes back around, tidies it up. He says, I just can't get hold of it. It's Danie on the ground. I'm not sure what he's got. He's got it now. No, he's left it behind again. Look, here comes over with it now. Graham Keith. Keith now. He flows it one right out. Look here. Polocrosse. Here it comes. There they go. Can he do it? Rochant takes a beautiful pass. Regathers it. Shoots it away. It's 1917. No goal. Gee, doesn't the whistle sometimes bring things undone? So the USA, they come up with a penalty. We haven't got time to go through the rule books, but the umpires, they got the pages open all the time. Okay, so the penalty goes to a USA. It'll be Braxton Hamlin now to get the penalty. Time on call by the umpires. Here we go. He lobs a little one out in front, gets on all the bounce. Umpire says he has the first call. So they're going to step right up in front of the goalpost now. Hamlin, he said, these are the good ones. It's high enough in the bright sunlight, and that'll make it number 20. 20 plays 16 USA. Come back to centre field, the ball goes in, it's amongst the twos, the threes, it's out the back, it's on the ground, who comes up with it here? Picked up here now by USA, lobs one downtown now to Hamlin, that was Rahul Desai, now who comes up with it? USA, now, turns around now, Hamlin comes around, he pulls the trigger for goal number 21. They skip away by that 5-goal margin again, 21-16. There it goes, right out over the tops there now. It'll be Shuttles and Keith to see the first of it, and there's a whistle on. So the USA, they come up with a penalty. The umpires, they got it covered from all angles. And we've got a time off again. So the umpires are just going to have a yarn to our sideline referee.
Upon that list, but she said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this.
So the umpires, they call time back on. The penalty goes to the USA. So Braxton Hamlin, he takes the penalty. Now he turns around. He's been pushed away there from the goalpost there by the three in Graham Keith. Keith takes him for a bit of a ride. Hamlin, he does a 360 out in the Adina corner and pulls the trigger, and that'll be number 22. 22 plays 16. Ball goes in, snapped out of the air there. They make their way downtown here now. Roshan, no, through the two there. Andy Baker. Baker puts it back around. The three gathers it up there now. Graham Keith, he says, I'll put it over the top. It bounces once. It bounces into the racket. It's a quick goal here. That's what you call teamwork. And teamwork makes the plan work. As Shan puts another one on the board, it's 22, plays 17. Go to the far side of the field. There it goes. That's the end of chucker number 6, 22-17. USA over Zimbabwe here in the final.
Under my arm, I used up all of my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around got you all figured out. You made everyone's eyes just to feel seen behind your makeup. Nobody knows who you even are. Who do you think that you are? If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I would already have you up under my arm. I used up all of my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't. You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades just to hide your face, and you wear them around like you're cooler than me. And you never say hey or remember my name, and it's probably 'cause you think you're cooler than me. You got your highbrow switching your walk.
So here we go. The ball goes in, it goes out the back there to the threes. It'll be Sargeant and Liner to see the first of it, and it's picked up here now by Suzanne Sargeant. She makes her way downtown. Oh, she's doing the better. She's heading down here for the one in Sophie Sargeant. She puts it across. Oh, big overarm. Being waved away. So chance goes begging there in chucker number 7. So Catliner, she'll come out to clear the area, puts one way downtown. Oh, it's been intercepted. Zimbabwe, they go on the attack through the number 2 there now. What can they do? Kirsten Swan, she get a pass across. She certainly can. The left-hander, she turns the grey pony around. She gets out of the Adina corner. She comes to around to the Adina goalpost, and that will make it 22-18. Go to the far side of the field. There it comes, there it goes, it's out the back. It'll be Sargeant and Liner. It's still there on the ground, it's still there. Who's going to get the race to it? It's going to be picked up here now. Turns it around now. What can they do with it now? They're looking for more points. Now, Sargeant, Sophie Sargeant. Now says, I'll just go for a little bit of a ride around here on this great Australian stock horse. King of our one-horse sports, Polocrosse. She downs it, regathers it, can she? Always come back behind her. And it's going to go out over the back line. 22-18. USA ball from the back line. Umpire says you'll play it from there. Catliner. What choice? She gets a nice bounce as well. Got to get around. Comes around here now. She says, I'll go myself. Gets a bounce. Comes out into the open field to play. Now she feeds the pony a little more rain. She goes back infield. Oh, and a little bit of racket work. Can she get it across? It bounces straight in. Oh, look here. Beautiful pass to Megan Wagner. And she puts the... waved away. No goal. Being waved away. Score remains 22-18. So Suzanne Sargeant, she'll come out to clear the area. Umpire says you'll play it up here where I say, on this spot. She puts one out, puts straight out to the number 2 there now, and Kirsten Swan. Swan goes over. She puts it back there now. There to Suzanne Sargeant. Sargeant goes down the sideline. She comes in field on the free running pony. She says, which way do you want it? She says, get it in here to me. As now we're in chucker number 7. Goes the other way on the wheel. Oh, crackerjack of a pass. It's a crackerjack of a goal between the Adina goalpost. It's 22-19. The Australian stock horse, they're the kings and queens of our one-horse sports Polocrosse. They come back to centre field. The ball's about to make its entry. There it goes. It's the threes again. It's on the ground. Oh, picked up. It's Zimbabwe. They pick it up there now. And there's an umpire's whistle on. Pack your bags, ladies. We're going back down to the other end of the resort. So, Megan Wagner, she takes the penalty now for USA, gets a nice bounce. It's left behind. Oh, being left behind. It's going to be tidied up here now by Suzanne Sargeant. Now, Suzanne Sargeant says we've got to steady it down. We've just got to try and make every stamp stick on the envelopes. They come around, lobs a pass across. She puts it straight into the racket there now of the number 2 and Kirsten Swan. She throws it back infield. Now the horses. Oh, lovely. Oh, well, it was going to be. Comes around, had it, loses it. Who gets the chance on it now? USA. They pick it up through the number 3, Catliner. Whistles are on. USA. It's a free goal goes to USA. That'll make it 23-19. 23-19. They come back to the halfway mark. Umpires' whistles are on again. Says we'll go to the far side. 23-19. We're in chucker number 7. What a great game of Polocrosse this has been between USA and Zimbabwe. Okay, the ball goes in and they come up with the ball. They lob a little one back downtown. Zimbabwe, they're going to get a penalty down here. Going down into the area. The Zimbabwe, they're going to get it going into the Adina goal scoring area. What can they do with the left-hander? Oh, she reaches back. She pulls it in. She shoots it away. And that is 22-3 plays 20. 23-20 the score. Chucker number 7. So where's those supporters now? USA, Zimbabwe. I need you to get behind them. Okay, the ball goes in out the back there now. 23-20 it is. Zimbabwe, they come up with it now. Suzanne Sargeant makes her way downtown. She's looking for Sophie Sargeant. She floats it across. Beautiful pass. She comes around. Can she? The grey machine gets her in a lovely position. Now she just can't get this shot away. Over the head it goes. It looks good from here. It's 23 plays 21. 23-21, one chucker to go. Far side of the field. That is time. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Magnificent game of Polocrosse, played in great sportsmanship. 23-21, USA leads Zimbabwe. One chucker to go.
When it's time to take stock, Fraser's Livestock Transport are Australia's most respected livestock transporter. The Fraser fleet clocks up 4 million kilometres every year across Australia, servicing sale yards, feedlots, abattoirs, properties and ports. This year, the Fraser family celebrates 75 years of trucking, built on the best gear, Kenworth trucks, Byrne trailers, and the best people. Fraser's Livestock Transport, a long-haul supporter of the Warwick Polocrosse Club. So, when it's time to take stock, Fraser's Livestock Transport.
Just a reminder to some of those horse owners that are the recipients of some of the Playing Ponies Award here at the Adina World Cup at Morgan Park. Doug Webb, Berragoon Stud, Simon Rafferty and Greg Davidge. Your horse awards, your prizes are at the information booth at the rear of the Clubhouse Cafe. Make sure you call by there and see the ladies. Doug Webb, Berragoon Stud, Simon Rafferty and Greg Davidge. Collect your prizes there, please. And just a reminder about the merchandise store. Now, I did announce it was half-price merchandise, ladies and gentlemen, and it is half-price on selected items. So half-price on selected items there at the merchandise stall. Make sure you call and see the ladies there. Get yourself a souvenir from the 2019 Adina World Cup. So we move into chucker number 8, our final chucker.
Okay, the ball goes in there now to Danie Swan. There's Swan now. Looks their way downtown there now to Swan and being left behind. Who wins the race of the ball here now? It comes around. He sets himself. Swan now right around in front of the goalpost. 23-22. Now the Adina time, goal time. It is. Up they go. That'll make it 23 plays 22. 23-22, USA over Zimbabwe. They go to the far side of the field. There it goes. It's the twos, the threes. We'll see the first of it. Down on the ground. Kicked out there by one of the ponies. Picked up in there by the USA. Now he says they're going to put it back over in centre field. It'll bounce once, twice. They've had it. No, lose it. Down on the ground. Picked up. Zimbabwe come up with it. Oh, cops plenty. Plenty work. Look at the rocket work here. Gets it back again. Now, oh, little one goes back around. And whistles are on. Well, they're like bees around a honey pot. Who could get the lid off it? Oh, penalty goes to Zimbabwe. 23-22. Danie Swan steps up to take the penalty. Doesn't get a great bounce. He comes up with it this time. Turns it around. The umpires say go. We'll just... We'll just check with the umpires. It's a free goal to Zimbabwe. It's 23 all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The ball goes in, it goes out the back. Who comes up with it here? Oh, downtown they come. Oh, Keith. Going Keith, he puts it across there now, he regathers it, who wins it? Now goes back around Danie Swan, look, he comes around, he tidies it up in front of the Adina goalpost, he looks in the revision mirrors, now comes around one way, goes the other, look at the number 3, he comes out to take him on, Danie Swan, now Rahul Desai, goes one way, goes the other, oh, the Australian stock horses, they smell the battle with delight, up go the Rockets, it's 24, plays 23, Zimbabwe, they go to the lead for the first time. What a game of Polocrosse. They go to the far side of the field now. We need to get all the support we can. It's down on the ground. It's picked up out the back. Graham Keith, he puts it downtown. It runs along the ground like a lizard. Now can he get hold of it? He certainly can. He robs it down into the area. Oh, heads towards the Dina goalpost. It's 25. Danie Swan said these are Dina goalposts. They just keen to keep popping up in front of me. 25-23. Last chucker. There it goes. It goes into the... Oh, and whistles are on. Penalty goes to the USA. 25 plays 23 Zimbabwe. They take the penalty. They make their way down here now. Looking to get a pass across. Oh, no, he goes with the bounce. Oh, and comes up with it, the number 3 there now, Graham Keith. He comes around, he feeds the pony a little more rain. He puts a long one downfield. It goes there, hard it, it's intercepted. Turns around, Rahul Desai. He puts it back, he lets it bounce 2, 3, 4, 5, 18, 19. It comes to a dead ball, downs the ball. Danie Swan, Braxton, Hamlin. Hamlin, come on down. It's 25-24. Why has there got to be a winner in a game of like this? The ball goes in, out the back, Rahul Desai. He puts it over the 1. Oh, there to Ham. No to the 2. Into Shuttles. Shuttles on the flying Hamlin. Umpires a little carryover. Have a look up on the big screen, ladies and gentlemen. You might see the white line. Graham Keith comes out to clear the area. Umpire says you'll play it from there. Graham Keith with the ball. makes his way downfield. It's 25-24. Downfield, the ball's on the ground. It's still there. Oh, they tidy it up. Oh, nice bit of thinking. Comes around with it now. What can I do with it? Makes his way downfield here now. He zigs one way, goes the other. Danie Swan downs it, over it, regathers it. He pulls the trigger, and that'll be number 26. 26-24. Zimbabwe. They get away by 2. The first time in this match. The Australian stock horse have smelt the battle with delight. A little one goes out the back. Who picks it up? It's going to be that man there, Graham Keith. He puts it downtown for the waiting. He gets it on the third bounce. No, he says, I can't. I'm looking for the white line. He picks and whistles on. 26-24. That is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Give them a lovely round of applause. Played in great sportsmanship. What a game of Polocrosse. Congratulations, Zimbabwe. Congratulations, USA. Magnificent game. And just one other thing as well before I sign off. Congratulations, Australian Polocrosse. Congratulations to Les Fraser and your team, the Warwick Club, and also to my commentary partners, Captain Harry Kirk, Skip McGyver and Mark Simmons. Thank you very, very much. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for putting up with us throughout the week. Thank you, Harry.
Here's how to start using IOR QuickPay. While remaining in your vehicle, search for IOR QuickPay in the App Store or on Google Play and download. Enter your company or personal details under Profile. Enter your payment method. Choose the pump number. Pre-authorize your amount. Tap to begin fueling. Leave your phone in the vehicle and proceed to refuel. After you rehang the nozzle and get back in your vehicle, a tax invoice will be available on the app. Simply press Send Email and the invoice will be emailed to your nominated email address. QuickPay, the easiest way to refuel.
Telstra's building Australia's first 5G network. Imagine a future where you can experience a new kind of mobile, where every second counts and every move matters, where your fridge talks to the shopkeeper who talks to the farmer, where you have AR on the go, technology to help crops grow, and new ways to say hello. That's why we're building Australia's first 5G network.
Fine, Jack.
Water first. Here you go, mate. Iron Jack, thirst-crushing refreshment.
Test. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll invite our players forward and come forward for the presentation of the final there. Ladies and gentlemen, a great final it was. So before we get into that, we have a presentation for our match officials, our umpires and our match referees. We of course have the umpires sponsored by Imperial Floats,
And we have Stewie Neal, the international umpire, to present these prizes to Wayne Henning from the UK and Ewan O'Donnell from Ireland. Put your hands together. It's a big job to umpire at a Polocrosse World Cup. No envy here. And of course, with every umpire, we also have our match referee. And the referees here at the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup are sponsored by the QPA. And we have Christine Franklin here on behalf of the QPA to present this award, and thanking our match referee for the week here, or one of, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Cooper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our umpires and match referees. Thank you. Okay, so now we move on to that great final. And after each World Cup game, of course, we have the prizes from that match. And we start that with the Carroll's Truck Sales Lady Player of the Match and Male Player of the Match. And we have Brian Carroll here from Carroll's Truck Sales to present this award. And the Male Player of the Match in the final goes to Danie Swan, Zimbabwe. So here's, just grab a photo there with Brian for us, Danie. Well played, mate, and a few words, ladies and gentlemen, from Danie Swan.
Firstly, thank you to our team for pulling it through today. It's been a tough tournament. Doesn't matter what position we've been in, we've always been a very strong team. We've always held together, and probably one of the best teams I've been in. Thank you very much. To the Americans, you guys really put us to it today. At one stage, we weren't sure if we'd be able to pull it back, but again, our team fought really hard. But thank you guys so much for putting it up to us. And then lastly, the horse owners. I've ridden some incredible horses, as have my entire team, that we'd all love to take home. So thank you guys very much for putting those horses in.
Thank you, and well done, Danie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Carroll's Truck Sales Female Player of the Match in the Division 4 final there. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Sargeant, Zimbabwe. And I'll hand you over to Sophie Sargeant to say a few words. Well done.
Similar to Danie, I've ridden some great horses while I've been here. And I really want to say a big thanks to our ladies, because it's actually been the best time we've played together. And it's been a joy. And to the whole team, thanks for everything. To the Americans, thanks so much. And to our to our coach, you've taken us a long way. We may have come seventh, but sorry for that.
Well done, Sophie. And of course, we also have those horse prizes. The best men's horse in the Division 4 final, sponsored by Black Toyota. And we have Damien Doyle here from Black Toyota to present that prize. And I'll just invite Damien to say a few words.
Thanks very much. We've been lucky enough to sponsor the best men's scenes horse during the event. So I'd like to thank all the owners for putting up the horses for this week. They've been incredible fitnesses and put on a great display. Thanks also to Les and Warwick and Linda for getting Black Toyota involved this week. It's been amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you to Black Toyota for their sponsorship throughout the week. So the champion men's horse, the horse of the match in the Division 4 final, ladies and gentlemen, goes to horse 126, Berragoon Bloss, owned by Fitzgerald and Delaney's, and this is a registered Australian stock horse. Here's the pony. Put your hands together. Berragoon Bloss. And ladies and gentlemen, the player who played this horse, Danie Swan.
Thank you. Thanks very much to, again, like I said earlier, everyone who put their horses in. Bloss is an incredibly talented horse. From the first second I sat on her when I got here, I wanted to put her in my suitcase to take her home. So to have been able to play her throughout the tournament, I'm very grateful for that. And sorry, the Fitzgerald and Danie. And thank you very much to the Fitzgerald and Delaney family for putting her in. She's an incredible mare. You're very lucky to have her.
And to the female horse of the match in the Division 4 final, ladies and gentlemen. And we have Shane Baker here from IOR to present this prize to winning horse number 8, Hawthorne Matilda, owned by Kent Wells. And this is also a registered Australian stock horse. And played, I assume, here by Megan Wagner. We'll get another photo and invite Megan to say a few words.
I just gotta say, I'm super lucky to ride such an awesome mare. You always stress about what horse you're gonna draw, and she was incredible. Just no fight. Wherever I wanted to go, she took me. So thank you to the Wells.
Thank you, and well done, Megan. So now we move on to the presentation for the teams of the Division 4 final. And of course, we have Grant Menzies from Medina Watches here to present these beautiful prizes to the players. And I'll grab Grant to say a few words and congratulate these players.
Firstly, to the teams, that was just a wonderful spectacle of Polocrosse. I'm an outsider to the sport, but I've enjoyed every moment of this tournament. It's been a real pleasure and an honour for us to get involved with Polocrosse in this World Cup. And I think what you do is incredible, so keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Grant, and thank you, Adina Watches. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now warm our hands for the runners-up of the Division 4 final. And, ladies and gentlemen, that is Team USA, represented by Stephanie Shutters, Kat Liner, Megan Wagner, Sarah Desai, Carl Below, Braxton Hamlin, the captain, Rob Shutters, Rahul Desai, the coach, James Hacklin, the assistant coach, Jean Hacklin, the manager, Mary Lidner, and the chairperson, Heather Shutters. Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for Team USA. And I'll invite their captain forward to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Shutters. Oh, Shuttles, sorry.
Thanks very much. Firstly, I want to thank my team. These guys are young, fun to be with, pleasure to be around. To our coaches, you guys have been incredible. And the horse owners, we couldn't be happier with the pool that we had. Thank you for putting them in. Thanks, Zimbabwe, for the game. That was awesome.
Thank you, and thanks for making the journey here, Team USA. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the winners of our Division 4 final. And please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Team Zimbabwe. They're represented here by Sophie Sargeant, Paula Sparrow, Suzanne Sargeant, Kirsten Swan, Andy Baker, their captain Graham Keith, Ross Shand, Danie Swan, the coach Gavin Cocker, the assistant coach Philip Whaley, the manager Leanne McBean, the assistant manager Kamia Baker, and the president Hamish Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Team Zimbabwe. And I'll invite forward their captain, ladies and gentlemen, Graham Keith.
Afternoon, everyone. I don't know where to start with this slaughter. Firstly, to our coach. This echo is killing me. Gav Cocker, I can't do it. Gav Cocker, thank you so much for this journey. You've come along with us. You've put a lot of effort into it, and it started a year ago. There's been highs and lows. It's been awesome. To our management and team, thanks a lot. To the team, it's been great to be with you, and the journey has been awesome. To the Americans, thank you for today.
Thank you, the captain there, Graham Keith, ladies and gentlemen, Team Zimbabwe. So now we move on to the individual prizes in Division 4. And the champion male and lady player of Division 4, sponsored by Carroll's Truck Sales. And we have Brian Carroll here to present the prizes to the champion lady player and the champion male player of the series in Division 4. And ladies and gentlemen, the champion lady player in the Division 4 goes to Sophie Sargeant, Zimbabwe. A few more words, Soph? She said it all? You want to come and say some more? It's a great prize to win, ladies and gentlemen. The lady player of the series in the Division 4, Sophie Sargeant.
I don't know really what more to say, but a bit overwhelmed, winning 2 caps. Thanks again to the whole Warwick place for the support and everything we've had this week. It's been an amazing experience. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, and well done. Now to the Carroll's Truck Sales champion male player of the series in the Division 4 competition. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Braxton Hamlin, Team USA. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand you over to Braxton to say a few words.
First of all, I would like to thank our coach, James and Jean Hackland, and our team. Y'all played really well. We fought really hard. Maybe next time we'll do a little better, but we can only go up from here, I guess. I'd like to thank all the supporters that came out to watch us, and all the horse walkers who helped us walk in between the chuckas. Thank you.
Thank you, and well done. We move now to the champion women's horse of the series. This is sponsored by Iowa Petroleum. And ladies and gentlemen, the winning horse is horse 8, Hawthorne Matilda. Canton Libby Wells, an Australian stock horse she is. So the owners are out here, the Wells family, and I'll hand you over now to Kent Wells to say a few words, the owner of this beautiful horse.
Thanks, Harry. Thanks, everybody, and it's a great honour always to win a horse prize, but at this level, it's unbelievable. Soph's horse, we all love her. She's out of a wheel-drawn Roman mare I bought off Kenny Rumble about 10 years ago. Joy Poole was actually there the day I bought the mare, and yeah, the mare wasn't a champion, but she was a good, honest mare. We've got 4 or 5 full brothers and sisters to this mare. She's by our stallion Hawthorne Rush, and she's just a pleasure to ride and a pleasure to play. So thank you very much. Sorry, I have one thing to Megan. we couldn't have wished for anyone to ride our horse better than what you did. You looked after her, you loved her, and thank you very much, Megan. And to the USA team, you're an unbelievable bunch of people, and great to have you have one of our horses. Thank you.
Thank you, Kent, and well done to Hawthorne stud there. So now we have Damien Purcell from Black Toyota to present the champion men's horse of the Division 4 competition. And ladies and gentlemen, that goes to horse 126, Berragoon Bloss. Fitzgerald and Danie again. So this is another double up here from the final. Where is our pony? So do we have anyone from the owning family here? If there is, we'll invite you forward. And I'll hand you now to Danie Swan.
Thanks again. Berragoon Bloss is incredible mare. Although I've got to say, as incredible as she is, without our horse coordinators, everyone who helped us look after them, Carl and Shanae, Gordon and your entire team, without you guys, we would never have got them this far. Thank you guys. And then lastly, just thank you to all the sponsors that have put this tournament together. It's an incredible tournament, the best tournament I've ever participated in, and it sets an incredibly high standard for everything going forward. So to the sponsors, thank you very much.
Thank you. And now to the Australian Stock Horse prizes for the Division 4 final. And we have Robert Watches here from the Australian Stock Horse Society. And we go now to the Champion Women's Australian Stock Horse, sponsored by the Australian Stock Horse Society, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, this goes to horse 92, Lealucas Candy Girl, Berragoon stud. So Candy Girl, anyone here from Team Berragoon? Oh, my dad actually owns some of this horse, so I'll take his prize. Where's the horse? Do we have Candy Girl? All right, I'll get a photo for Dad. And to say a few words, ladies and gentlemen, Cat Liner.
Just want to say thanks to the girls' family that donate or put in this horse for me to play and gave me all the tips that I could use to play her. She's a phenomenal mare, put so much heart into it, and just a huge thanks to them.
Well done, Cat. And well done, Team Berragoon. And now to the last of the prizes for the Division 4 competition, the Champion Men's Australian Stock Horse, sponsored by the Australian Stock Horse. And we have Lorna Fanning here on behalf of the Stock Horse Society to present this prize, ladies and gentlemen. And this prize goes to horse 52, Future Sunbeam, owned by Greg and Debbie Davidge. Do we have Greg or Debbie in there? So we'll just present the prize to the man lucky enough to ride this horse out here. And I'll pass you over to Graham Keith.
Greg, well, firstly, before he comes up here, thanks so much for the privilege of riding this horse. I'll definitely take it home.
Thanks him, guys. She's actually assisted to the horse I played here back in 2003 in the World Cup. I'm sure the people who are here will remember him. Yeah, so it's a privilege to be out here to receive another award on behalf of Deb and I for all the work we put in. Thank you.
And they also received a pony prize last night as well, Greg and Debbie Davidge. So well done and thank you for all the horses here at this wonderful event. Go on, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We have Team Zimbabwe, Team USA, all the horse owners. A great competition it was. And congratulations to all the horse owners, handlers, coaches, managers, captains, and